Hi guys, it's Lisa Wright and you're welcome back to my Anxious Weeks podcast. I am bringing you very hot shower thoughts because I just got out of the shower and I was thinking and I've been reflecting. And Valentine's Day just passed. This is just, a minor side comment. So Valentine's Day just passed. I'm alone, I'm at home, I'm single. Yes. But I don't really do Valentine's Day. I've never really had it, extra. Because I don't think I've ever been in a relationship on Valentine's Day. Or if I have, the guy didn't really, count it as anything, worthy of giving me gifts and all of that. And most times on Valentine's Day, I am in school. So I will be attending classes like a very normal human being and caring less about the couples that are blocking my way on the path to class. So this year was, I think it was a bit different for me because this year I had made it a point of duty to myself to be more intentional about my relationships with people, my friendships and everything. And today, on Valentine's Day, I was intentional to my friends. I've been, going through a very tough set of periods for the last 1-2 years. It's been very, very tough for me, but I felt it necessary to recognize these people who have been by my side, who've been like my pillars, who've helped me at every single point. And, I just felt like this would be the best day to show how much I appreciate them. Show how much, I love having them in my life. These are people who have prayed for me, who have advised me, who have coached me, who have guided me. And, I don't know, I felt it necessary to communicate my love to them. On Valentine's Day, I could have done it on any other day, but then for some reason, I just felt like, why not do it today? And I did it on Valentine's Day. I think that was like the only major extra thing that I did that day. Besides that, I'm not even a fan of red. I don't really like the color red. I find it too shouty. So that was literally the only thing. I was really indoors, didn't go anywhere. I was even doing an online course to tell you how very calm and normal my day was. So that passed. But I spent it with family. My family was here. I think we did a little prayer in the evening. But that wasn't really for Valentine's Day. It was just we were praying for something else. But we prayed. I prayed. And I did a little, self-reflection. So that was my Valentine's Day. Tell me how yours was. You can just leave the details in the comments or whatever. And, I'd be glad to be indulged. If you're a couple, you can also tell me, what your little significant other did for you. I'd be so happy to hear about it. So, back to my hot shower thoughts. This actually wasn't in the shower. It was just me telling you what happened. My hot shower thoughts, right? So, I recently lost a very, 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 very close family member. And, he was an amazing guy. He was a very, as in words can't describe how good of a person he is. And then in my head, I'm like, this image of perfect. It's like, I don't even know. I didn't feel like it was possible for someone to be this good. I don't know, hearing, testimonies from people talking. He wasn't a billionaire. I don't know if he was a billionaire. But how he helped people, how he impacted people's lives around him, as in everyone around him learned something, thrived from him, got some level of experience. And then, it moved different people. It moved me hearing what different people had to say about him. But this so good person, losing him here, it made quite an impact on me. And, I think throughout the period, even up to now, it's like, I just want to be by myself. I just want to reflect because I think that that's what this whole period has brought me back to a time of reflection to myself. Because I'm like, what is this life? I'm literally questioning it because for me, I had never really been to a funeral before. So this was like my first funeral, right? And I find it deep for this to be my first funeral and the funeral of someone that I love so dearly. So, it was a very, very heavy blow for me. But I mean, it got me thinking, got me asking myself questions, got me asking God questions like, God, what is it that you really want us to do? What is it that I can do that, will actually make an impact in people's lives? Because now I'm seeing people thriving, people He groomed, people He trained. And, they've grown past their, should I say, their own expectations. And he was a very humble person. You never, like, when people are saying these things, even, some of his family members are shocked, like, really, like, he did this and he did that, and then everyone's like, wow. And man, I don't know, it got me to this place of, I won't say it's sadness, but like it's a bit of sadness. There's a lot of emotion. And I'm thinking back on the kind of person he was, the kind of person that I knew him to be, the conversations we had. And, in my head, I'm like, these were indirect, guidances. Like, he's not coming at you straight, like, go in this direction. But he had a way of gently pushing you in the right direction. He's gently guiding you. And I'm still learning a lot of things from it. I'm still learning, pulling out lessons. And one thing I have seen is I cannot suppress the emotion sometimes. It is, there's emotional control, but I mean, I cannot deny the emotion or the feeling of sadness that he isn't there anymore. Like, I was someone who somehow lived in his space. So, just waking up in the morning and I'm like, this person, I can't see this person anymore. I mean, no one really tells you how to deal with grief. And, it says, there are many things on grief, and everybody keeps, giving their own opinion on it and saying, oh, people deal with grief in their own way. People deal with the pain, the sadness, the loss in their own way. But in a way, I feel like people are still telling you how to deal with it. Like I don't know, the world is telling you, oh yeah, everyone has their own way of dealing with it. And then at the same time, they're still telling you this is the right way of dealing with it. And I still, that's one part of this whole thing that I don't think I still understand. Like, there is a mental construct that people have of how you should deal with it, how you should, move on with it, move on with life. And I get that, life still moves on without you, whether, you are stuck there or, you continue going. But it, how do I put it? It doesn't negate the fact that some people can be stuck there. Like, I mean, if you are really attached to a person, I don't know. I don't think it is possible for you to so easily move on. And again, I'm like, if I, choose to sit with it and draw my own lessons and pick up my memories from it, and I want to be in my own space, then I don't know, can't I? If someone else wants to fast forward their life and behave like it didn't happen, let them. If someone is sitting and crying and they want to grieve, let them cry, let them express the sadness. Because truth be told, if they do not, I feel like that's one thing that people don't understand. If they don't let it out, then it's more like it's like a kettle that you're boiling water and you just cover it. You don't let the steam out. You're putting everything inside. Soon the kettle will not handle the pressure. It will crack and possibly explode. And as time goes on, life happens, things will continue to happen, and you keep putting things It's like you keep adding more water into the kettle, you keep putting water, and one day it will overflow, and it won't just overflow. At some point, I feel it will be too heavy to continue with. It will be too heavy to carry on as normal. So, I don't know. This was just like my in-depth shower for like, let me cry. Let me weep. Like, yeah, he was an amazing guy. Like, let me reminisce on that. It's like there is the pain. I'm not yes, like I don't even know. Like, it's like you're telling me like, oh, don't cry, he was a good person. Like, I am crying because he was a good person. Like, I know he was a good person and I miss that good person. Let me, I don't know, like, it's just, there's so much trying to fit people into a box that you don't even know who created. Because I mean, I don't know. Like, let people grieve. That's like my bottom line. Let people grieve. Like, allow them. Give them that space. Give them that. Like, yeah, I know you're there for me and everything. I know that, you are supporting me. I know that, you'll be there if I need to talk and all of that. But sometimes, some people just want to, I literally have to say, like, I just want to be on my own. I just want to think. I just want to reflect. Yeah, let me gather my memories. Let me gather my thoughts and my lessons and my experiences and put them on whatever cart and, decide that, okay, I am moving on. This is the path I am going to. This is the area that I want to follow. And I mean, if you're actually dealing with grief, you're dealing with the loss of someone, you've lost someone, and it is a constant thought in your head every day, like, cry, rejoice, smile, laugh, do what you need to do to relive that memory. I'm just here with my hot shower thoughts. I will see you guys on the next episode. But till then, ciao!